Okay, we're back here with another video. Hopefully this one won't be as long of a gap as between my other videos. I'm back out again with Jeremy.
Hello everybody.
This time we are at Bailey's disc golf course in Devon, Alberta. It's a private members club slash pay to play. And you've played the Edmonton Open here, which I was a spotter for, but
yeah, it was a great B tier tournament and had some pros come out in Casey Hannemeyer, Max Rajitnik. So
Noah Higgins,
yeah, attracted some good pros.
So good thing about this course, as many courses, this is a 18-hole course with a par 5, which is kind of interesting for us because it's one of the only par 5s in our area.
And a long one at that.
Yeah, but it also has smart layouts as well. So if you don't want to do the full 18, or if you do full 18 and you feel like you want to do a bit more, they also have a 12. Does the 12 have a name?
I
Is
think
this a short
it does.
12?
I don't know what it's called.
But it also has a dessert 6 layout, which is kind of good. The way that this course is laid out is that you can jump from hole to hole. You don't have to do a ton of walking, and then you're straight back to the final hole number 18.
So I think that's what we were going to do today. We were going to show you guys the dessert, the 6-hole course, and see what you think.
It is a fresh November morning. It's we've got our gloves on just to keep us warm. Well, I do.
And hand warmers.
So yeah, let's get to it.
Right.
Get past the fence. Yeah, over with me.
Actually hit a disc there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you should.
One thing when choosing a bag, choose one that will stand up and all your discs don't fall out when you set it down.
When you put it down, don't put it leaning so that when it tips over, everything's gonna fall out.
Well, the one thing too about this course is that you can't necessarily tell from the video maybe, but it is a fairly uphill shot to get to the basket.
Quite uphill. Okay.
Oh, you got through.
It's pin high. Oh, go in. Oh, nice. Just up past the basket, but that'll give you a nice putt.
Nice work.
Nice couple of pars.
Well, hole 1's done for dessert round. You'd move ahead for hole 2, but now we got a bit of a walk across the course to get to the second hole, hey?
Sure, this is the way we're going. I can't remember which way we're going, but...
So for the dessert course, hole 1 is hole 1.
Yeah.
But then you skip to hole 14, which is where we're at now, which is the second hole of this layout.
Right. Maybe you don't want to go... I turned over a little bit too much.
Oh.
And that's exactly what you've done. Oh, I got a bit of a members bounce.
Yeah, I wasn't really happy with that new X step I'm working on.
Yeah, so you didn't end up in the woods. You hugged the left-hand side, but still in the fairway. Basket is through the little type gap, just up there on the hill. You're hugging that left-hand side. Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, that actually turned out quite well. It did move you forward, but across the fairway.
That is not a good lie.
No.
Oh, and he finds the gap. Oh.
And rolls to the other side.
Jeremy, we're supposed to be playing disc golf. We're not supposed to be playing tennis.
Well, that was good. Really close.
Nice up.
There you go.
And that's 6, I believe. 5?
Yeah, no, 6.
6? Okay.
Because I think this is 5.
Yeah, I took an extra shot. Okay, Jeremy, you got the box. Hole 15, par 3, 230. It looks like a straight shot, but right up by the basket, there is a giant pit. You can't see it from here. This is your hole, Jeremy. I don't want to jinx you, but...
Well, one of us will most likely end up in the pit. We don't want to, but when we do, we'll give you a shot from the top to get a real feel for how deep it is.
Oh,
It might have rolled down in the pit, caught the edge at the top. So now, Daryl, I've seen a few interesting shots from you in the past on this hole. What's the strategy today?
The strategy is not to end up down in the woods where I normally end up. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down where I normally am.
Well, at least it's familiar territory for us.
So, out of all the 18 holes at Bailey's, what would you say your favorite hole is?
What it would be my favorite hole? There's so many that I like. I do like this one. I like the challenge of the pit where it adds something to get over, but it's still just a nice short hole where if you throw the right shot.
And I think also, I mean, maybe this comes into it as well. You like this hole because you've done quite well at it. It's typically a good hole that you can park or get close or tap it up for a par sort of thing. But
with a good forehand on this hole, you can get right up there to the basket, but on a backhand you have to have a really nice turnover to make it work.
Yeah, I don't have either of those.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get some perspective here for the pit. So let me put this at a straight level. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
And now Daryl's gonna go down to his disc.
I'm gonna walk down and I'll probably disappear.
So now you can see,
I don't know if you can see me.
yeah, you can see it, but how far down he is compared to the level here. I'm gonna go up to the basket and you can see the basket is right on the edge. That actually is a pretty decent view of it now that I'm up here. Oh no! You got right up by me, nice and safe at the top of the hill. There you go.
So after 5 shots for me, Jeremy gets to take his second. Sorry, should clear the basket for you. Nice birdie. So hole 12, I think it is on this course. You do walk up, it's quite an undulating course really.
Yes.
One of the holes, the path leading to the hole has a rope
To help
guide
you
to
up the hill.
get you to climb up the hill. I think they need to install that on this hole for us guys that end up down the bottom.
For sure.
Okay, Jeremy, where are we?
This is one of the hardest holes on the course for me. It's a sharp dog leg to the left,
Yeah.
and when you do get to that left turn, the narrow fairway where it drops off towards the road and a fence line that's out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's always this tee shot that gets me. I end up in the OB, and it's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there is OB left. It's not OB right.
No. So when I look here, there's a gap that I can never hit. So we've talked about a hero line, and I'm going to try that, which is up and over these trees.
So this is the hole that I did the spotting for the Edmonton Open, and a lot of the MPO players were going this route.
Oh, that was what I was worried about.
That's one, I mean, that's not, yeah, that's not the shot that you want to play.
No. Little self-promotion there.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like it is safe.
I got a lucky roll.
Nice shot.
Good decision, I think.
No.
Get a roll. You got the roll. That's gonna be
good, or it could be by the fence. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah, I think you're on the downslope.
If you look low in the distance, you can see the red rim of the veteran basket with the flag there. So it does drop off, and that basket's sitting in a bucket, and there is OB behind it. Nice throw.
It might just be behind that bush. I think it's. Nice throw. Okay, well, it stayed in bounds.
Yes, it does look like you landed safe. Or it's hitting the rim and rolling down.
Well,
And not out of bounds.
and you stayed in bounds. Oh, come on, sit down.
That one was felt I gotta maybe put my bag right under the basket for you. Your disc keeps landing by it.
Miss left. I missed left again then.
Hole 17, and we got a piece of art beside us here at the hole. It came from a course that's now been closed due to the owner of the land moving. He had called it Middle Earth, and it had a theme of Lord of the Rings, and this was the king or something like that. He's got one eyeball and a crown and a bunch of metal, a whip and chains, stuff like that.
Okay, well, we'll find that drop zone because that's where I'm heading. What a shot by Jeremy, parked under the basket.
The stance felt a little bit loose, but the
Yeah.
result was good.
There you go.
Well, I don't know if it's quite a park job. There's a bit of a
maybe not
putt.
from the tee. It looks pretty. It looks closer than actually what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, so there I am, uphill to the basket there. So now the one thing about this drop zone is there's definitely another choice to be made. You can lay it up, take the guaranteed bogey, or you can run it, which is very reachable, but if you miss and go past, you could roll and be OB again, back up to the drop zone.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy. There's only one decision.
That's run it. Beauty.
Saves the par.
Nice work. Oh, Jeremy. In an effort to get height, I threw it wide to the right.
Yeah, that's the trouble, or the thing that can hinder you with those uphill putts. Nice.
And even missing the island, we were both able to get par. So
Yeah.
it's a differentiator, but if you've got the guts to make that putt from the drop zone, you can get rewarded nicely.
Yeah.
All right, last hole of the dessert layout.
Downhill, hole 18, par 3. Hazard to the left, hazard to the right. Nice landing area in the middle.
The great thing about this hole was during the Edmonton Open tournament, you felt like a pro when you stood up on this tee, because everybody who is there, lots of volunteers, lots of just fans watching, or players who had finished their round or waiting to play their round, sponsors.
Tournament Central was down the bottom there.
Yeah, they were all sitting on the benches, you can see, and whatever throw you threw, you got a collective yay or a collective boo. You knew what your disc did. You didn't even have to open your eyes if you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Come back. It's coming back. Drop.
Oh, get down.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Oh my! I feel. Did I? Oh, I did too, probably. I feel like I want to let you take that again. Oh man. Well, I know we're going around again, so this is only our. We're trying to put that memory out of our. Back into the hazard. Well, I think we're saying you're not in hazard now, but you're definitely in hazard there. Now, yeah.
Can you play the Charlie Brown music?
Yeah, I don't, we've all been there.
That was a hazard hole. You might have heard me hit. Adding yet another stroke to this.
Did it?
Wonderful short round.
Did it come back inbounds though?
Oh, it did not.
Well.
Nice and safe.
Let's finish with a nice putt. Whoa, that was balancing on the edge for a while, I think.
Well, that would make sense. You're not going to put the scores up on this one, are you? Good finish.
All right, so not the best of rounds, but for a practice round, just to show you what the course is like. Thoughts?
Thoughts is that I hope anyone watching this video does not judge our play by this specific video.
Yeah, winter's coming.
Yes.
The next one we may have snow on the ground, which is when this whole channel started. I had snow on the ground, but overall it was a good warm-up round, because we're going to go and play 18 holes now. Now we're all loose. We're not going to make any of those mistakes that we made the first time around, so we're going to have a better round.
Yeah, maybe we can post those scores too, just in case they're a little better than what these scores were.
Yeah, hole for hole comparison. Okay, thank you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice round. Thanks, buddy. And catch you on the next one. Peace.